Hello everyone, I'm Pharmacist Michael, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to treat your child who has ADHD without medications. Why would we want to do this? Well, all medications have side effects. ADHD medications are no different. ADHD medications can cause problems with eating. They may not be hungry, problems with sleep, they can cause mood swings. There's a lot of problems with stimulants. So if you would like to try to treat your child without drugs, here are some things that you can try. Number one, get them outside, make sure they're playing. Hard play. When I say hard, I don't mean destructive, I mean vigorous play outside. This helps get their aggressions out, helps tire them out a little bit, right? So being outside, getting enough play with other people or even alone. Have them take a class, taekwondo, karate. These can all help. Other things that can help, believe it or not, yoga and Tai Chi can help children with ADHD. You could give that a try as well. Make sure your child gets enough sleep. I've said this before in other videos. No matter what your problem is, if you have any psychiatric condition at all, including ADHD, not getting enough sleep is going to make it worse. This is true in all cases. Sleep is important. Be aware of what your child is eating. It's important to keep them away from processed foods. Some dyes can make ADHD worse. Any sort of additives, try to keep them on a whole foods diet. Try to eliminate sugar. And since we're talking about food, it's important to know if your child has a food allergy. And sometimes these are kind of hard to figure out. So if you think your child has some sort of an allergic reaction or just responds negatively to some foods, what I suggest is keeping a food diary. So write down what your child eats and also write down how they act on a daily basis. And if you start seeing that every time they eat chili, I'm just making this up, but every time they eat chili, they're more wild than they are when they don't, you might want to eliminate that from their diet. It's also important that your child eats plenty of protein. Protein helps regulate blood sugar. It also influences their neurotransmitters, which may play a part in their ADHD symptoms. Finally, let's talk a little bit about vitamins and supplements. There are a few vitamins and supplements that may help with ADHD. Now, the jury's still out on most of these, but if you think about it, that's true of most supplements. And the reason that a lot of studies aren't done on these types of products is because the drug companies can't make money on them. So they're not going to spend a ton of money on a study on vitamin B6, right? But if they come out with a new drug, they're going to spend a lot of money because they want to get evidence out there that shows that whatever their drug is works. That does not mean that substances that are natural products and supplements can't help your child. So, some things you might want to try, and I would check with your doctor, but some things that could help are magnesium. Magnesium is known to not only help with sleep, but it can also calm you down. Vitamin B6 may be helpful. Vitamin D, some studies have shown that those with ADHD have lower vitamin D levels. So you may try some vitamin D supplementation. Now, vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin. So you may want to have levels checked every now and then because you don't want to get too much of it. Zinc. Zinc can help regulate dopamine. Dopamine is a very important neurotransmitter in our bodies. Zinc is also important for your immune system. And wound healing. So zinc is a good all-around mineral. Iron. Iron is another thing. Too much iron is toxic, but iron can help with ADHD, we think. And also omega-3 fatty acids. Now, you can get these in supplement form, but you can also eat fish and get omega-3s, right? So those are just a few ways that you can help deal with ADHD without medications. And like everything else, I always think that it's important, if there's a non-medication way to treat a disease process, that you start with it. You can also do the normal parenting things. Keep strict rules in your house. Make sure you remove privileges if they misbehave. Maybe try to get them in a school with a smaller class size, or try to get them special help. There are many things that you can do without medications to help your child with ADHD. But I believe personally that food is a big one. Whole foods can really help, and make sure they're getting enough sleep. Those are probably two of the most important things. Right behind that is going to be making sure they get enough exercise outside. Make sure that they have plenty of playtime and a structured environment. So I hope this has helped give you some ideas on what you can do for your ADHD child. If you have any questions, always feel free to email me at michael.brown@sunshinentc.com. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and tell your friends who may have ADHD children about this video. I'm Pharmacist Michael, and please be happy and be healthy.